Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Fable, and today we're diving into the world of organic chemistry to explore a super interesting compound called Acenaphthenequinone. If you're a science nerd like me, or just curious about what this chemical is all about, stick around because we're going to break it down, talk about its structure, uses, and even some safety tips. Let's get started. So, what is acenaphthenequinone? Well, it's an organic compound with the molecular formula C₁₂H₆O₂, and it has a molecular weight of 182.17 grams per mole. Its CAS number, which is like a unique ID for chemicals, is 82860. If you look at its structure, you'll see it's made up of a naphthalene backbone. That's two fused benzene rings, with two ketone groups attached. That's what the quinone part of the name tells us. It has those carbonyl groups, which make it a pretty reactive molecule. Now, acenaphthenequinone is typically a yellow to orange crystalline solid. The sample we're looking at today has a purity of over 97%, as determined by HPLC, which stands for High Performance Liquid Chromatography, a fancy way of saying it's really pure. You can buy it in different quantities. For example, 25 grams costs about $90 USD, or you can get 5 grams for $30 USD. Not too pricey for a lab chemical, but definitely something you'd use carefully. Let's talk about what acenaphthenequinone is used for. This compound is a building block in organic synthesis. Because of its quinone structure, it's often used in reactions to create dyes, pigments, and even some pharmaceuticals. Quinones are known for their ability to act as oxidizing agents, so acenaphthenequinone can be used in redox reactions. Those are reactions where electrons are transferred between molecules. It's also been studied for its role in photochemical reactions, meaning it can react under light, which is pretty cool for developing new materials or sensors. Another fun fact, compounds like this are sometimes used in research to study electron transfer processes, which are key in understanding things like energy storage or even biological systems. So while it might look like a simple molecule, it has some big applications in science. Now, before you go thinking about playing with acenaphthenequinone at home, let's talk about safety. The label on this compound has a hazard symbol, which means you need to handle it with care. Quinones can be irritating to the skin, eyes, and respiratory system. So if you're working with it, you'd want to wear gloves, goggles, and maybe even a mask. It's also a good idea to work in a well-ventilated area or under a fume hood. Always check the Material Safety Data Sheet, MSDS, for specific handling instructions, but in general, treat it with respect. This isn't something you'd want to mess around with casually. And there you have it, folks. Acenaphthenequinone in a nutshell. From its chemical structure to its uses in the lab, this compound is a great example of how chemistry impacts our world. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Let me know in the comments if there's another chemical you'd like me to explore. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe. See you soon.